Amit Inbar from UCLA Tennis. Now, I know that you grew up in Israel, so obviously a little bit of a different culture, especially when it comes to tennis. So talk to me about growing up in Tel Aviv.
It's a pretty quiet place most of the time. Although we had some issues in the past years, but now it's pretty safe. And I decided to go to college because I wanted to get my education, and I have a family out here in the West Coast, and came to UCLA. I saw the campus. It's a beautiful campus, and I like the people, the coaches. I had a good bonding with it, with my teammates, with my future teammates. And it's just great being here, get my education, playing tennis. It's just great.
Tell me about when you first started playing tennis. Is it really popular in Tel Aviv, or how did you get into the sport?
I was trying different sports, basketball, judo, soccer, tennis, and just played tennis and basketball simultaneously until I was 14, and then decided to go full-time with the tennis and just went from there.
So do you play in school, or did you have to have a private coach?
You have to go, you can start with a private coach, and then once you go to the next level, you go into a group, and then you go into the academy, and then you go to the high-level academy where all the best players train together and travel, and that's where you be professional and get to the next level.
So at what point did you know that you were going to be good? I mean, what point did you realize, I think I can make something out of this and maybe go to the States and play?
I was blessed because I was a lefty and I have some talent. So
some people would say that's not a blessing, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, so and my coaches told me if you keep working hard, you can make it. So I was very motivated, and I woke up every morning with a dream that I'm gonna be one day in the top 10 in the world. And unfortunately, that's not gonna happen, maybe. But
hey, you never know.
You never
Don't
know,
stop dreaming now.
Yeah. But I was playing local tournaments and moved on to the high-level tournaments, like some futures, some satellites, and I won some matches. I beat some top-ranked players in the world, and I decided to go with it.
So
also,
before you could do all of that, though, just like any young man or woman who grows up in Israel, you had to go into the Israeli army. Tell me about what that experience was like, and how it changed your perception of the game and your enjoyment of the game.
I just say that in Israel, it's mandatory to go to the army for the men 3 years and the women 2 years. So I was lucky, so I was part of the elite program in the army. So I didn't really do the intensive and combat army. I was part of I only went to the base. I was in the Air Force.
Okay.
So I was dressed up with my uniform, and I went to the base maybe 2-3 hours a day. So I can practice in the morning and in the afternoon. And I got to travel during my army time.
Okay.
So
did you actually keep playing tennis while you were in the army? I mean, how does that work? How did they set that up?
That's a special program in the army that only the top sportsmen in every sport gets this opportunity to be part of the army and still play sports and still represent Israel in the different tournaments around the world, and that's what I did.
Well, tennis is a very mental game, so do you feel like that's kind of helped you make the transition into, thinking through things and being more aware of what's going on?
Yeah, I feel I'm more experienced. I can get my experience to the other players, to my teammates, and I can appreciate more my time in college, because I know how tough it is out there once you go out, and before that I was traveling around the world, and I've been in some all over, like in Africa, in Asia, and like everywhere, and like I saw how it is like to play tennis in different places, and in the United States, it's so nice. Like, you get the best conditions. And
places like this.
Places like this.
So let's talk about the fun stuff. You come to the United States for college. First you go to Maryland. Was it just too cold for you, or what happened?
Well, I must say, Maryland was fun. It was great. It's a great school, great academics. Just the tennis team wasn't as good and wasn't as I expected.
You're telling me you're too big time for them. Is that what you're saying?
No, but...
Maybe.
No, but there was another issue that I fall in love in this girl, and...
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
We were together for like 8 months.
Okay.
But she broke my heart.
Oh.
And I decided to just go to a different place.
So you come to Westwood, where all the women love you. This is perfect revenge. What's her name? Let's make fun of her right now. No, I'm just kidding. Don't say that. But okay, so you decide to come to UCLA, sunshine, beautiful people. What have your impressions been?
I feel blessed, really. I feel blessed every day. I'm there, and I'm giving 100% of myself to the team. I'm working really hard in school, even though it's hard for me. But I'm maintaining my above 3.0 GPA, which is pretty good for me. I mean,
that's good for anybody.
Yeah, it's pretty competitive school, and we have great tennis facilities. We have great courts, great program. It was a lot of history. If you know, like Jimmy Connors was playing for UCLA, Arthur Ashe, and it was just great to being part of this program, part of this history, and hopefully we can do some great things this year and we can win the national title.
Now, what's it like, your relationship with your teammates? I mean, there are a lot of guys that come to the States to play from different countries, so a lot of different cultures. Do y'all get along, or is there a little infighting?
No, we are getting along. We have a lot of international players. We are a very diverse team. We have a guy from Egypt, from England, from France, and we live all together. We have like a tennis apartment.
A little United Nations
yeah,
in the tennis
so
program? Okay.
We have a good bonding together. And it's just fun being with American guys like Nick Master and Jeff Gast. They just teach me a lot how to you know, be cool as they are, you know.
Oh, they're really cool, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I tell them, like, I want to be like you one day.
And what do they say to that?
They're trying to teach me, like, all the slang. And
all oh, don't listen to that, those American ways. It's not going to work.
Okay,
the ladies like the foreign guys, just so you know.
Oh.
So keep the accent. Don't let them influence you.
Yeah, and then from the other side, the assistant coach, Chris Quinter, is, like, balancing me back to go on the right way.
The right way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Don't get pulled away by those guys.
No,
I'm telling you, in Westwood, it can be bad.
No, they're showing me one way, and then the coach showed me the other way, and then I have to like balance it together and
find
decide.
A healthy middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know you're the grandpa on the team, so are you teaching them?
Yeah.
Anything?
And then I teach them how to like the real world experience and
yes.
how tough it is out there, and you should appreciate every second you are in the great like UCLA campus and just achieve everything that you can.
Well, they are sure lucky to have you. I know this is the beginning of your season, so good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thanks.